Hello everyone. April the 1st, 2020. Oh, what a day. I just left the Quinitza and I'm heading over to Tribune Bay. The time's about 7:15, I would think. And the world largely reels from COVID. But here I am, all by myself on an empty beach. This is not the busiest part of the year though. So I'm just about scanning across the bay and I can see the low tide and everything looks so quiet and serene. You probably hear a few birds in the distance, but other than that, it's pretty quiet. What can I say? I heard lots of scary stories about other places where there's lots of people, but I feel pretty safe down here. There's nothing that shows any sign of illness or disease or even the sadness that goes with crowded places. In a way, I feel blessed for coming by here and having some fresh air and quiet time, close to nature. And then I get the feeling that I should worry about nothing. It's nothing at all. It's what we have come to after years of not seeing. And now it's time to open our eyes and pay attention. It is so good to have people indoors once in a while and then come out and explore nature and actually take notice. And that's what's happening now. I am taking notice. I see the birds. I'll show you one bird that's calling out for its mate. He's up there in the tree, chirping away and very confident. No human interference other than myself, but I'm at a safe distance. I hear the geese, lots of other birds, and the last few hours of daylight. It's about 7:20ish here at Tribune Bay, Hornby Island. I feel positive. I feel positive for many reasons. The first thing is I'm able to see clearly. I can see birds. I can see a heron down there, further down the beach. And I know that everything will be well. We just have to stop and take notice. And that's what it tells me. We should all be doing that. Stopping to take notice, have some peace and quiet, and understand that not everything lasts forever, but everything is there to be enjoyed, understood in the right perspective, and not to exploit or overuse or treat everything as dispensable or throw away. All this is precious. Your time, energy, there's a lot of value, beauty, your response to what you see and hear and feel. All of that counts. And that's what it tells me. And if ever I am in a situation where I'm lost, I'm rushing, making circles, and not gaining perspective, not being happy, there are consequences. We all have consequences. We suffer from little ailments or large ones, and then there is healing and return. So that's what it tells me. Just standing here for a few moments by Tribune Bay, Hornby Island. They've told me here that summer is so busy down here. You got scores of tourists just hopping over these driftwood and partying and making noise and trying to disturb the peace and quiet around here. But all that's not necessary. Listen to nature. The waves are not making a ripple. So all you have to do is be one with it, understand it, appreciate it, and be grateful. I feel grateful. I had a wonderful day, and I was able to share some joy and happiness, some gratitude. And once in a while, I get carried away and too busy, or at least I feel so, but it is not necessary. No. All you have to do is take stuff one step at a time. And in times like this, when the world actually comes together, grab the opportunity. Join with it in a positive, collective, organized, and focused response. We don't have to worry and panic, and there is no positive outcome from mass panic, mass confusion, conspiracy. Look out for those types and always assure people that things will be well. And that would be based on your observations, your inspiration, your knowledge, and your own peace and quiet. And not a lot of people have peace and quiet these days. They have forgotten. They haven't walked in ways that they're supposed to walk. They haven't seen. They haven't heard. But for those of us that can see, that understand and reflect, it is also a responsibility to share those same values, thoughts, and be peaceful, helpful, and remember we have to love each other and not go back to those ways where we have prejudice, we have certain notions of people, opinions of groups of people, or simply mistrust the other, mistrust what is beyond us, and prepare for another onslaught or brace ourselves for an attack that'll never come. All that is useless. Wasted time, wasted energy, and more sickness of the heart, more sickness of the mind and the spirit. So look at that. The sun just came out and it's shining on the other side of Tribune Bay, over the side of that mountain, and it just starts to glow. The same place you look at changes, has different colors, golden, sometimes rainbow, sometimes alive. But all that, remember, anywhere you look on this earth, there's a corner for you, a quiet place, a lovely place. And in seeing all this, it's perhaps time for you to look back and understand, not just with sights and sounds, but there are instances in your life both past, present, and future, where these moments do exist. They change hues, they bring wisdom, they're there to tell you something, and maybe it's time to let go of certain thoughts and feelings and absorb new ones. Smell the air, smell the oxygen, and receive. Receive what the Almighty has to offer: simplicity, richness, beauty, and constantly waiting for a return. Yes, a return. Can be complacent. Just got to be open. An open mind and open heart to receive. And that's my message for you today from what I've just seen. And I leave you with this sight of a sunset at Tribune Bay, Hornby Island. Enjoy, everybody. God bless you. Bye bye.